Yeah, baby. How are you? Whoa.
You
said hello to me? Oh, hello.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Can we watch that again? Bob punching Kevin was great.
Bobby, who's going to drive you home tonight?
You
They
said hello.
actually, security asked, "How are you leaving?" And he's like, "My."
Are you leaving? Through the doors. How else would I leave?
Mensa, what happened to your legs and neck? 5'4" max. I don't give a fuck. I'm short. Who cares?
For Bob,
I got plenty of free rooms now. I've been giving. Another guy gave me his room.
John had asked for an
So
escort.
Danny and Dawn have their own room.
All right, so
Take a picture. Just take a picture of the menu, of the receipt, where of course I give a nice tip. Then he still doesn't believe, he's just playing me. And I'm like, you know what? The shitway is such a coward. He ain't gonna be here. But I'll prove that I'm here. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is Stuttering John.
do not courtroom 1904.
But these double doors don't have locks, so I know Vince is gonna be a dickhead. So I fucking take the fucking hairdryer cord and wrap it around. Yeah, so I lock the fucking doors so this idiot can't get in there. And because I don't want him to fucking take a picture of my large hog. And then so then oh, I'm average. Sherry was never fucking upset with my dick. Stuttering John is not backing down. Stuttering John is fucking not afraid of 3, now 4 and 5 guys. Stuttering John don't lie, and I'm not lying. I know how things transpired. And then, like, I remember, even when I was saying that, Fatty Patty kept calling me a violent drunk. Meanwhile, he's a chain-smoking fucking penguin. But it doesn't matter. But that's the facts. Stuttering John is smart as well. And for all you idiots on Dabblers Anonymous, and I really, truly mean idiots. Oh, why didn't John go after him? You really got to be stupid to think that I'm going to do that with all those cameras. And you also got to be stupid to think that I'm staying in Vince the lawyer's room and to think that I'm going to get Vince the lawyer blocked from all MGM casinos and resorts. I'm not going to do that. Maybe he's definitely coming, but Broccoli's definitely coming tomorrow.
We know he's not coming.
Yep. You excited for Joey C's first member only show?
Dawn.
I love Joey. I talked to Joey today. I like Joey. He's a good guy. It's just, he got fucking duped by the Shuli network.
If we're really quiet, Shuli's West Crystal asked, "Can we hear Dawn peeing?"
There is no. Thanks for the $10. Taking off Vince's hat was the funniest thing that ever happened to Dabblerverse. Thank you. It's already on Reddit. It is fucking funny. It's on YouTube too. It was so funny because I had asked him to take it off when we had lunch, and I knew, like I always told you, I'm like the Terminator. I keep it in my back pocket for when it's due. And when Vince was being nasty to Dawn, I took my revenge. The Duke of the Dabbleverse. I
love the fucking Duke. That's a great name, Duke. Duke of the Dabbleverse.
Well, just so you know, Vince, I went. See, these are my buddies from back. Look,
40 years,
40 years. We've been friends.
40 years.
In fact, here's a story for you.
That's how many Danny together. 40 years.
When Danny took Dawn to his house for the first time, Dawn drove. Dawn got too fucked up, and you puked.
Yeah, I got sick.
Yeah, so she puked. Their first date. Might get emotional here. I swear I might. People were so nice to me. Shit. Bill Avoider, thanks for talking. Shuli called security twice. 1 on you, 2 on Dan. Oh, yeah, that's true. Very good point, Bill. Thanks for taking me out of them. I was seriously about to cry. Because Just all the outpouring of love. You know, forget about the fucking dickhead Tukey and Fatty Patty. Which dickhead Danny doesn't make me best man. He makes Bruce his best man. Fuck, I still fucking pissing about that. I'm not looking for any violence. But Fatty Patty then starts trashing my kids on Twitter. You know, and starts, you know, saying all the bullshit again. Isn't it weird that everybody could say that when they're behind their computer screen, but when you meet them face to face, they don't say a word. By the way, Bob Levy, holy shit. When he came up to me, wrinkles all over his face. Dude, that guy's, he ain't looking good, bro. Bob, you better get checked. I'm just telling you. For Dom's sake. What can you expect at a Godfrey wedding? His brother Pat, in the lobby, ends up getting into a fist fight.
Yeah, girls love doing that. The ultimate way to get back at your husband is to bang a black guy.
So anyway, and he's like, "We all know what I look like." I'm like, "No, but I wanted to get the ugly truth." The only picture I saw before that was you on a game show fucking 30 years ago, and you ain't aging well. Not saying I am, but I started out with a lot better. So then we took a shower, and here we are. And then Danny and Dawn came in. They brought some Bud Light, and you know, as long as beer's free, I'm drinking it. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not a Heineken.
Yeah, it's true. And we're gonna go down. We're gonna bet a little bit more.
Who is now Humpty Dumpty? You see the image of him. He literally looks like Humpty Dumpty. Big fat fuck with skinny legs. Silent Mike, where were you? What happened? What happened? If I told you what I made this month, it would be more than the whole fucking shit Chuli network. And they got to pay 8 people. Okay? Put it that way. You know, I still had the one beer, the only beer in my room. I tried to order room service on Vince's tab, but of course Vince blocked that. He knew I was going to try that. So I haven't eaten either. And Chad and I were cool. Totally cool. And Chad and I had a great time. We really did. Gino came up, and his lovely fiance, Keanu, who was in this tight, like, pleather pants, hot black, and then the brown high-heel boots. Oh, her ass looked splendid. Splendid. I almost wanted to grab it just because it looked that perfect. How were you out of breath drinking water, midget? And me and Jeff, when a comic told bad jokes, I would lean over to Jeff and go, no, I think Jeff started it. Jeff leaned over to me and went, Hiroshima. And then another joke didn't hit, and I turned around and I went, Nagasaki. And then another joke didn't hit, and I turned around and I said, Pearl Harbor, because they were bombing. So, and, you know, that's just a fact, but I think you all know that. So, I mean, like, I hate that they could lie. I mean, Shitway is watching a video and then tries to spin it, but it's on video, it's on tape. And now you have Fatty Patty, who was there as a witness, saying I did not get security. So there you have it. I mean, peeps, I mean, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, cool, Leo. I didn't say anything bad. Good. But still, Mario, don't be a pussy. Be a man. You know, this is all not let's fuck with John time. This was fucking have a good time. This is dabble stop. We weren't meant to be, you know, us fucking with each other. Me and Chad had fun. Me and Gino had fun. Me and Brendan had fun. We all had a good time. I got him text Kevin, see if he wants to play cards. Nada! Nada! Holy shit. Daniel Point said, thanks for $2. So don't worry
Well,
about
then
it.
again,
You're taken care of, Dawn.
Okay,
Dawn,
thank you.
you got food, you got everything. Thanks to fucking Vince.
Now, remind you that
Thanks,
10 hours ago, John said that I was scamming him, that I was intentionally fucking his life over, and he wanted to disbar me.
That's right. That's right. Stuttering John is the GOAT. Thanks for the $2. Your kid chopped off her tights. Let's see him.
Has your son ever queefed in your face?
So there you go. That's Tukey. And, you know, it's really a shame that Tukey would have just said, hey, I'm Tukey. And I would have said, hey, Rocco, just fucking stay away from the kids, please. I mean, it's just ridiculous. If you want to hate on me, hate on me. You know, don't hate on my mom. Don't hate on my kids. Hate on me. Ace, thanks to us. I don't like to lie, but what is Stuttering John winning? Yeah, I'm winning. I'm always winning. Hey, how tall am I, Vince? Like now, you are how tall, Vince?
5'9".
Yeah, so I'm only like an inch taller than you.
I'm 5'2.5".
I'm just shorter than you.
The hair.
Stacey Aaron.
That's 6.
Naga! Naga! Can you make a peace sign and say, party is in Noga's mouth? It's really weird when I do that. I don't know why the balloons come and go. I don't know. It's allegedly a legitimate attorney, which I question now. And Vince, I don't give a fuck. Sue me. People are buying me beers every second. And the waitress looked like Natalie Portman, Lindsay, hot. I asked her if she was single, but she wasn't. Or she was lying because she saw what a fat fuck I am. Just to prove my argument that I am the victim here. These guys are the provocateurs. This guy's taping me. You can hear me. This guy's taping me. This guy's taping me. Vince's hair. I know. That, to me, was the funniest moment of Dabblestock. Brought to you by the biggest ball buster of all time, Stuttering Jay. Taking off his hat. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Now we know why he wears a hat on his live stream. And you know he's embarrassed. That is not happening. How many random people have recognized you so far? Many. Hi, Gina. My Puerto Rican princess, Gina. Gina, I unblocked you on Twitter. And that's what it's all about to me. You all say I'm too cheap to buy for a room. No, let's see how much I can get Vince to spend. So the troll is me trolling him in all actuality because I ain't paying for shit. You see what a perverted fuck. Oh, by the way, Danny, yes. Hamburger called Vinny's kids, who are 9 and 13, losers.
Don't even go there.
Losers.
Really?
He called them losers without even caring.
Shuli's wife's crystals, Dawn, is claiming that your bra is 2 different colors. The left one is different.
It's going to be on. Good luck to Dawn.
Oh, she wants to see the left one?
Yeah, Shuli's wife's crystals said that.
They're both the same.
Yeah, see Shuli's wife crystals.
You're a horny bastard. First of all, I don't trash people's stand-up anyway. You know, I mean, unless it's Bob Levy. Show Daddy the baloney, Dawn. Nummy, 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 let the twins out. I got a goofy god and make some Don King's head. That's in a reference to one of my jokes, Dawn. Yeah, let's just say I'm a 6-figure man once again. I know shit way you can't say that. I'm a 6-figure man. So it turns out Brendan and I are the kings of the Dabbleverse. So, and I'm in good company. Let's see. Let's see. So here, you want to see fucking Tukey? It's just Tukey. You know, you should have just. My mistake. My intel was incorrect. Alex, I apologize. Danny never cheated on Dawn. I can verify that. No, I can verify.
Yeah, you probably did it.
No. Dawn, I swear on my life, Danny, I mean, he's a faithful dude. He's never cheated on you. No, I'm being honest. I mean, see, that's lame. You know, like if Mario did that, if I see you today, you know, you know, we're gonna have a few words. All right, I'm being serious. I mean, you don't tape somebody without their permission, first of all. And you can get in a lot of trouble for doing that. Ziggy Krucha, teacher, that boy called me names. Take the L. Nope. He didn't call me names. If you saw his fucking show on My Kids, oh, Lady K, didn't you say I was afraid of Fatty Patty? It don't really look like I'm afraid, does it? You know, you guys have all these fucking stories about me, but as far as I can tell, I'm not afraid at all, am I? Nah, not at all. Here's the thing, Danny. Danny, all the fat is on the bottom, and the table covers it while she's fucking. Danny, turn it on.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright.
No, you can't. While she's massaging that fat fuck, her big old ass is being covered.
As much as Shuli is against me right now, his wife looks really hot.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Wait, let Dawn make that opinion and be honest about it.
She looks a lot better in that picture.
Thank you. That's why you cannot judge.
But she's still a fat fuck.
She is not.
Yes, she is.
Is not.
She went on a fat farm. I haven't even got started. I mean, we've been. And nothing. Great time with Vince the lawyer. Gotta say, great time. Vince couldn't have been nicer to Danny and Dawn. Nicer to me. Generous. Not at all. Chris Bueller, thanks for the $5. Why were you alone, John? You don't have any friends or fans like Fatty Patty? No, I guess not. Did you tell security about your junior high bullies? I'm going to, edit that and post that. So, all right, man. I've been on for 2 hours. Over 2 hours. I'll probably do another show a little later. But I probably have to check out of this room now and go to another one. So it's just like all wrinkles. His whole face is all gray and wrinkly. He's like the moon. By the way, the real color of the moon is gray. Google it. The real color of the sky is bluish violet. The real color of the sun is white. Google it. So the rabbi guy, that's Tukey, right? People saying that. Yeah. Oh, my lost interest. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if that's it. Yeah, that was the one. You're right. My lost interest. It's, it's not that hard to say you're sorry. Bob Levy obviously has a problem. Fatty Patty has a problem, unless he gets scared. Unless he acts like a little girl. Okay, so here's the shit whale. We'll watch a little bit of this idiot. And then we'll add him light, and then I'll just destroy him. But where is the shit whale? Shit whale, why don't you come up to me, but not in the casino? Let me make sure I didn't miss the super chat before this computer locks up. Okay, none. I'm surprised there's no 20s at this point, but I don't even care. You guys want to be cheap fucks, be cheap fucks. Surprised there ain't no Cosby things. So I'm just going to, it doesn't matter anymore. My kids don't want me to fucking go crazy. And I'm not going to do it. The Duke of the Dabbleverse ain't going to let him get to me anymore when it comes to this kind of nonsense. Just not going to do it. So I don't care. You want to write fucking horrible shit about my children and my mother in the chats, go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. Maybe you wouldn't do that shit, Wade, but I do. Peter's Wrinkle hit the nail on the foreskin. You got loud in public. Everyone knows they're coming after you. Act like a chimp in the most visible area. Okay. That's the new narrative. Let's just go with it. Broccoli. You know who's really looking badly, and I should talk, but fucking Anthony Cumia, man. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Stuttering John is the GOAT. How much did Vince have to pay extra after you shit the bed? How can you talk about looks when you look like a pile of shit? I never shit the bed. And yeah, I'm not the best looking guy, but you don't have a picture of yourself because you're a coward. Were you jealous of their Velcro shoes? I backed up. He had 3 guys on my face. What's my prices to suck a man off? I would never do it. I don't care how much. I don't care if it was $10 million. I would not do it. Ever. Sorry. I'm 100% heterosexual. That's a fact. And I'll look, complete transparency. I asked Vince to get me a escort last night. I did. And that's true. I was in a very I was horny, and judging by how I look, I got to lose weight. Listen, when I get back home, so I already got a bunch of Ensures and protein bars, and I am going to be on a strict diet when I get home. I got to get back to the shape I was in when I fought Cabby, because I'm not very happy with the way I look. And I'll be honest, I don't care. I'm not going to be a fatty patty and be happy with that. I saw how bad I looked, and I don't want to look that way. I don't. So I'm going to hit the gym. It's been too long. I used to hike every day. He asked for an extension fucking seatbelt, and he has this big fat gut, and he has the extension seatbelt. Come in, gonna fucking apologize. You fat fuck. I apologize. I did. Do that again, we're gonna have a problem. Do that again. I didn't do anything. I'm not doing anything. No one's doing anything. I'm going to do it for my kids. No, I'm here to make good. I'm here to say I'm sorry. Listen, I'm saying it. And again, I think that'll do it. I think that'll say it. Let him say it together. It's like, you got to balance yourself. They're holding me back because I got the eye of the tiger. They see the guy that could go off the handle. And I stood up and went, hey, everybody, please be quiet for the next comics. And I got to say, people were. And Gino and Chad were very grateful that I did that. Sue me, Shuli. You buy views. There's no way the fucking chat could move at a snail's pace and then you have 1,700 people. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Come to Vegas sometime. Let's have some Coors Light. I'll be going soon. I will. Just loading up on the hydration. Oh, I did beat off to Keanu this morning. Sorry, Gino. I woke up at 6:30 and I had a fucking huge heart on. And I just was like, all right, who do I got in the spank bank? Oh, I got somebody new. Keanu. Her in those black fucking tight pleather pants with the brown high-heeled boots on. Splooged all over the stomach. Squeegeed it down. Look at, now there is Tukey. Look at that fucking face, man. Oh, oofa. Oofa. Look how much better I look. Why didn't you tell Patty go outside? I did. I said, let's go outside. Don't you hear me say that, penis? Look, I'm saying these guys love to make these jokes about children. And yet, you know, it could happen to them. I'm just going to get a water. You know, I thought there was a lot of bridges mended, a lot of fences mended. And one thing I did ask in the Uber was, I've never seen that he probably doesn't pay the mortgage on. Dirty deeds. Maybe that's not him. Just keep that money coming, rolling in, rolling like a river. I'll just keep collecting the money. Oh my God, this fucking computer, it's fucking, now suddenly it needs me to secure my fucking phone every second. Oh my God, I can't even play videos. Whatever. Look, he's, you know, he keeps saying that it was somehow Suzanne and I's bad parenting of why I have a transgender child. And I'm thinking, well, how well did your parents do? Look at you. You got a hunchback. You're a fat fuck. You have an eating disorder. You fucking probably haven't lifted a weight in your entire life except for fucking getting out of bed. And you're making fun of my parenting? Well, then I'm making fun of your parenting. Your parents' parenting. They raised a guy that could sit there and trash children. They raised a fat fuck who can't fucking diet.
We had to fight. We were.
Dan, have you ever hooked up with any of John's sisters?
No.
But you like Joyce's big titties, though, Danny.
Big old titties.
No, it's interesting.
There's some big old titties.
Interesting.
Jake, thanks for being a member. But, you know, you sent me a voicemail. You DM'd me and said, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So, Jake, actions have repercussions. You think Ben Mycelis acts this way? No, only you do. Because you're a loser. Mom, is this really you going to kill you? What are you talking about? Oh, drinking probably, she means. Don't worry, Ma. I don't drink that much on a normal occasion. This was a special occasion. So they make him lift his belly fat and then fucking put the seatbelt on. I tried to make up with Bob. Look, I'm the peacemaker. Everybody, even all the guys in Dallas are like, John, you're like the peacemaker. You're trying to bring everyone together. YouTube, you hear that? I'm trying to stop violence. I'm trying to bring everyone together. Pussy, a barra wussy. You are such a coward, Shuli. Seats are small. I'm like, yeah, but I know it's large. Your fucking appetite. Oh, really, Johnny Average? You want to bet? You want to bet me? Come on. I'm in a gambling town. Bet me. I'm not 60. Not even close. Everybody was skull and everybody was buying me beers. Everybody was taking pictures with me. I came. Dan.
Of course, Hitman Dan is famous in the Dabblerverse for the felony threatening of Shuli at Shuli's club. And only in the Dabblerverse can you commit a felony, threaten someone, and then become famous.
And before Danny comes on, he's still freaking bickering with his wife, but that's normal procedure in the Godfrey.
We're quiet over here.
Vince, you're a great guy. I know you're a dickhead troll, but we had fun. You got to admit, it was fun. And Danny and Dawn fighting all fucking night. Vince and I couldn't get Danny and Dawn to stop fighting. 4 a.m, Danny and Dawn are fucking arguing. Vince is sleeping on the couch. That's how nice he is. Vince gave us the beds. And he's sleeping on the couch. And Vince was able to fucking sleep through it. I'm like, Dawn, shut the fuck up. She's like, shut up. I'm laughing later on. Because you have small man syndrome. Fighting at 60 is embarrassing. I'm not 60. I thought Danny was having oral sex with Dawn. It sounded like it. Turns out that he wasn't. Danny was in pain. He couldn't even get up. I heard Danny pissing in a cup. I think he couldn't even get up to pee. You're welcome. Yeah, Vince. Thanks for going through my shit. Thanks for trying to send me to exit 14 on the Jersey Turnpike. I don't really give a shit. I didn't say anything incriminating. And look, I could have been 8 to 10 beers in. And if you ask anybody, I was completely coherent. Ask Grant. And you wouldn't even notice that I had a beer. Because they're fucking Coors Lights. They're Michelob Ultras. They're fucking glorified water. That's why when you all call me an alky, I'm not drinking fucking a bottle of whiskey. When I would do stand-up with Artie Lang, he would drink a fucking bottle of Jack. My brother-in-law would go through a bottle of vodka. I'm drinking light beer. Super light. It's amazing I'm so fat. Andrea Brower, I sent you a cease and desist, and now you're still trying to stir up shit. If I were you, I would fucking stop it. I mean, Jesus, get it right. Noga! Melon looks like a school bus in the sweatshirt. Dude, that guy is he's got a weird body. Michael P. Thank you, Dan. From 1 to 10. Hey, Danny, from 1 to 10, how demanding am I as a friend?
Oh, my. Wait, what would you say?
1,000 plus.
Is there anything other than 10?
Plus.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. 10. John.
What?
My God. Today I was driving, Dawn, and look at Dawn. Don't worry about it. I was thinking about, imagine being in John's life full time, how demanding that would be.
Dawn, I've never called and asked you for anything.
No, stop influencing her. Be honest about that.
Nah, he's good. I can't complain about him.
No, I never ask him for anything, ever.
Just weed all the time. If I don't bring it, he flips out on me.
Yeah, weed.
I bring it and then he left it in the car.
Because when you go to Long Island, I fly to Long Island, you can't buy weed. You said I wouldn't come, didn't you? But I came. I'm an F-slup. How bad did you beat up Tukey for that stunt? I asked him to come outside. He refused. Just like Fatty Patty did. They're all tough guys until you fucking challenge them. It's kind of funny, isn't it? In the suite. Hey! It's me and Vince the lawyer here.
And Hitman Dan.
Hitman Dan and his lovely wife, Dawn. We're just hanging out here. Scola! Where are you?
I'm coming up. I have to grab a drink.
Well, I'm fucking waiting for you.
All right, I'll come right now.
Jesus, I want to get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll be right.
You got security. So here we go. Who got security, people? Did I get security? No. Did Shuli get security? Let's just watch it again. Let's watch me and the shitweigher. Shall we? When I was in the car, when this guy Darren drove me from Philadelphia Airport. Hey guys,
John,
I'm talking
if
here.
you're gonna at least show us your ass, if you're gonna keep it in the screen.
So then
Kiss my
now let's see the big tough guy Shuli. All right? The guy who claims I called security when you all could see that I did not. Now let's see. Let's see who. But he showed me an email that looked like it was from Vince's email. And like it's so like I'm not even gonna say, but like first of all, I didn't call security. They came up to me, and Fatty Patty had 5 guys on me. I'm one guy with you. Think of it. Who's the coward, shitweigher? You. Not me, man. I don't run away from people.
This is what I do to make everyone laugh. And John's got friends telling him how. I'll take it. I don't care about it. Don't worry. Tonight when I film him while he's sleeping, it'll be wait. The judge read on-air radio talent, and then obviously you got to dismiss the case.
Thank you for all you do. I'm sorry. You're a hero, John. Thank you for all you do. Yeah, look. You see, I'm one person. They got 7 people. Shitway is sitting in his own fucking house trying to goof on me, and I just proved who's the pussy boy, who's the barahawissa who gets security, not me. What a dick. And he lies. He just sits there and watches and lies. I'm in Atlantic City. I flew 3,000 miles. I didn't back away from it. Anybody. And I'm glad that video's out. And I'm proud that video's out. So I'm like, well, now what? I'm walking around with that same beer now. Now, again, 1 martini. And this is my 2nd beer. Haven't gotten another beer in the course now, let's say an hour and a half. So there's not really that much alcohol in my system. I maxed out my credit card. I go, I don't have any cash left, but he goes, I'm playing Hold'em. I go, well, look, if you could spot me a hundy, I'll play Hold'em with you. Grant, Christina, you're A. You're A-list in my book. Oh, who called security, Shuli? You did. Not me. Not me. Little lady boy Carl's gonna take a nap. He's got no action, got no teeth. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so then this guy who had an ulterior motive then starts to call me every name in the book, attempting to incite me to commit a crime. So he starts calling me a douchebag, scumbag. Everybody was right about you. The same narrative that I hear every single time from these people. in LAX. That's the last meal I had, besides the olives that were in the martini that I had. But that was the last meal that I had. Mario, you're a scumbag. Okay? You got it? You got it? We're having a great time, and you fucking tape me? Just so you could appease the penguin? I mean, give me a fucking break. Take a nap, take a nap. Everybody's got to take a nap.
Dawn, is it true that Dan actually sucked on your breast when you were lactating for your child?
Yeah.
He really did?
Put it this way, Shuli is not well liked in the Dabbleverse. I'm just going to tell you. I mean, almost everybody that was at that bar can't stand Shuli. He is not well liked and not well respected. I wish you would have came, man. I want to meet you. I really mean that. Same with Broccoli. I don't know where he is. Penis wrinkle. I don't look for any sorts of violence. My mother raised me well. And father. Although my father was kind of violent at times. No, this is my girl.
It's Puerto Rican.
Gina Bobina. No, that's not. Yeah, what happened? Those blotches, you were saying that you.
Oh, I picked my pimples.
Yeah, she got like pimples, but Danny, it's because of food allergy, right?
No, so spots on the arm.
Yeah.
Taking like
Oh,
any kind of aspirin or
Aspirin or something.
I'll leave it and all that shit.
Mick Goose, this meetup should be held under a bridge.
It is.
Because you're an asshole, but you're funny. Danny, he is kind of funny. Yeah. Danny, I agree. Jake Hudson, Vince Aloya, Stuttering John, 2024. Jake Hudson. What does he have? Autism?
No, Jake's fine.
No, I don't know what he has. So then we're at the comedy show. Nobody cares. Everybody buys me drinks. So I think I'm about 25 in this. And everyone's taking pictures with me because I'm the Duke of the Dabbleverse.
The Duke.
Yeah. But I'm also a peacemaker. So, I see Chad. I said, Chad, just apologize for, how you betrayed me with the Deuce Bath. He did, and then everything was cool.
It was a cool time. I mean, in reality, everyone was getting along. I did live stream a lot of that until Bob showed up, and then Bob went right at John.
No, hold on. Vince! Have you seen him without his hat? Come on, look at this thing.
handsome young man.
Look at this. Show him your head.
I don't know him.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his head. Fuck. Vince is not used to seeing all these big super chats, so
I'm not.
that's why I told him. I go, but whatever I make, I'll give you half. All right? What?
Okay.
You don't believe me?
No, but okay.
But he's got to try and make it seem like I did. I never did. I swear on my life. With the Fatty Patty incident.
Dawn, be honest, because I always speak about how human sexuality needs to be spoken about more. When human apes are mating for 40 years, generally you won't even have sex probably once every 6 months.
No, these guys
Always.
These guys have sex all
Hold
the
on.
time.
We christen everything.
No, I know that they do.
Just to be honest, though, when was the last time you had sex with Dan?
2 days ago?
3
Yeah.
days ago? 3 days ago?
Yes.
Okay.
No. It's true. These guys bang all the time because Danny goes,
Apparently, he's calling me a
yeah, no. They shag all the time.
Isn't it great when your wife cites a guy who says, yeah, this guy said I was the biggest nymphomaniac ever?
When he had his back surgery, I told him he asked the doctor how long before we could slim. So he asked the surgeon, and he's like, "Your wife said that? Asked that?" I'm like,
Okay.
yeah.
But Dawn, has Danny ever given it to you in the butt? No.
Yeah, I've never done that. So he's so into that.
I love that. I love it. It's taboo. I like the. Has Danny ever tied you up?
No.
One second. Hold on. Let me just take some of my Klonopin. Gotta.
She's like, yeah, that'll be great because we got a lot of Catholics and they'll love it. So I was saying that. Oh, you guys are doing the fake laugh too. Do the fake laugh. All right, let's talk about what you want to talk about. Yeah, I'm not even going to finish the clip.
Oh,
All right, let's talk about what you want to talk about.
and they tell in kindergarten, they tell kids there are two things to be afraid of: a guy with a puppet and a guy with a white van. Thank you, Kate Meany, for that joke. Kate Meany gave me that joke. I thought it was very funny.
I'm going to punch you tomorrow. Guess what? I'm going to punch you.
I see Tukey, and he's trying to look like Gino Bisconti. And I'm like, so I took a picture. I go, hey, can I get a picture? Because I wanted a picture. Because after seeing Tukey without a mask, I realized why he wears a mask. He is one ugly fuck. So, Mikey.
All right, Shuli's Rice Crystals. Dawn, can you show us what color bra you're wearing?
Ooh, nice.
What was it? I didn't see. What
Nice.
color is that?
Black, I think.
It's
Oh,
like a leopard thing.
yeah, that's nice.
I like Shuli's Rice Crystals now.
You seem relatively sober. Blow, not yet. So they all knew, and Jeff, they all knew that I wanted to fight. I wanted to throw down at that moment. He thinks I'm a dwarf, which, next to Fatty Patty, yes, I am. Because Fatty Patty and Stevie Lou are 6'5", and I'm a shrinking 5'7.5". I might even be 5'6.5" at this point.
Stop
They just-
calling room 1904, goddammit.
Yeah, they keep calling. Yeah. If you
Mr.
want me to
Ray
send
P.
you a link,
Ray, apparently there may be animosity because Kevin owes Bob money. Yeah, we already addressed it. What are you laughing
I don't
at?
know. I think it's funny that they keep calling room 1904 when I said not to.
yeah, you fucking troll. And
Yeah.
Vince
Not
is
the lawyer.
troll. They
Not
call
the-
him Vince the lawyer. It's
Not the
Vince the
goddamn
troll.
MGM tower.
Ray, he's a dickhead. He's a
the
dickhead.
worst, this guy.
I know. And guess what, Ray? I would take him in a fight. I don't care how much he works up.
Yeah, why are you fighting people? I saw that. You're not fighting anybody. No one's fighting people.
Well, no, that's not true.
Why? No, you're not fighting people. Stop it.
I'm the peacemaker, bro.
Yeah,
I
why?
came here in peace.
And everyone he
When's it
knows.
next to him? Behind him.
Yeah,
No more
Danny and I are Danny and I are fucking blood
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
brothers.
Shuli's
Oh, that's
wife's
you guys.
Crystals, Dawn, says, does your thong match your bra? And prove it.
No, not
No, I
Uh,
don't think so. I don't even know what color it is.
Barry Mc-
No.
Hold on, John. She's got to prove it.
Yeah, but you're just trying to exploit her her
We don't
lady
get-
parts.
Dawn, we don't get many females in the Dabbleverse.
Oh.
So even if you were a 5, you can add 5 to your looks wise and come into the Dabble. So you'd be a 10 if you were a 5. You're not. I'm just saying that.
Barry McCulkner, thanks for the $5. Not to be fair to Carl's wife. She has the voice of an angel and squirts like a fountain. The things he said about my kids, and he wouldn't apologize. But then when I came after, started yelling at him, then he said, I did apologize out of fear. That's true, folks. Out of fear. Because he saw the eye of the tiger. It's true. Dan G, thanks for Dawn. You can pick up prizes with your meat curtains like a skill crane.
Is that true?
Dawn, you're so funny. You're like, what the fuck is going on here right now?
Vince,
Well,
everyone's like, Vince is a troll. I've got like
Vince
9 text
Vince
messages
has a cute
saying
ass.
Vince is a huge troll. That's all I know. What happened to
Mr.
Broccoli?
Chubbers,
Where's
what happened to
Broccoli?
Brock? Wait. He'll be
What
here
did
tomorrow.
happen to Broccoli? Did Broccoli ever show up?
No, he'll be here tomorrow.
One for yourself just gave you a decent.
Jacob
super-
Ryan, I need to see Dawn's huge milkers again.
Dawn, you're fighting.
They're arguing. It's okay. I'm used to this. They do it all the time.
That's all.
Toolbox to me. And blow the beam. Okay, thanks. Hey, Devin. Hey, Alexandra. You shouldn't be watching right now.
Hey, John, can I borrow a pair of your underwear?
Kevin might think I'm a midget, which is really not a correct term, unless you're talking about auto racing, because there was just way too many, way too many faces for one drunken weekend for me to remember. So all you did was beg me to come, saying it'll be a great experience. So I fucking said, okay.
That is
Stop fucking trying to.
I said that's true.
All right. Just don't rewrite history here. You never had 900 people who watching your show, Vince. Pensacola, Aaron, Vince.
John, you have not.
You know what? It's hard to like Vince. It really is.
It is tough. I try to like Vince.
It's very hard to like.
Lord knows he doesn't like my stand-up comedy. Lord knows that is.
Well, who does? I mean, come on.
Show him that.
Jesus Christ, John. 120,000 views in a few weeks, and you still know? Come on.
Look, nobody cares, Ray. Hold on.
120,000 people cared. That's why they watched it.
Nah, they inflate those numbers, Ray. Don't. Ray, if you had 100,000 people watching your stand-up, you'd have a bigger following. Trust me. I'm sorry to tell you the obvious truth.
I got some people. I did sold out.
You can't sell out a fucking coffee shop. But here's the best part about that with Rocco, the coward. He tells Stevie Lou, because I went nuts, and I knew he had the look of fear in his eyes. I could tell. I know, trust me. I know when somebody's afraid, just like Fatty Patty was. Everybody who watched that video can only come away with the knowledge that Fatty Patty was afraid. He was. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, considering the fact that I'm a Melendez.
Shuli's wife's Crystal wants you guys to simulate the breastfeeding.
No. There's no Shuli's wife, Crystal. Don't listen to him. He's a troll. Mike B. Shuli. It's a trap. Shuli and there's no talent. No. Troll Hunter Vince. How bad is John's breath?
It just smells like Dawn.
Abarahawissa. 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 Hey, Pussy Boy Pat. Pussy Boy Pat, are you afraid Kevin's going to get mad?
Want me to get him? I'll send the link.
I've tried, but he's like, he doesn't want to be involved in the Devilverse. But don't worry, Anaconda. Don't worry. Paybacks are a bitch. There's no Shuli's wife's crystals.
No, she's saying that that's not a great thong.
Who's that?
There's no Shuli's wife's crystals. Dan G. Dawn, I have a feeling you'll be airtight at the end of the night.
Not for me.
El Horrible was afraid. I couldn't hit the R. That's why I said the El Horrible. That's called stuttering. So, Rocco, now I hit it as soon as I get the flow going. He tells Steve, look, I'm not going to post it. Because he knows if he would have posted it that night, he would have jeopardized. He would have been afraid. So he didn't post it. Are you guys gonna have sex steady while I'm fucking sleeping next to you?
Hell yeah.
All right, well then I'm gonna be jerking off. Now, I've talked to my kids about this. They're like, Dad, you got to stop defending us. You have to stop worrying. Don't let these guys try, because they know that they can't get you angry by calling you any name in the book. But they know that you're a good father. And you know, and they know that you're going to defend our honor. But don't. From now on, Dad, let them say whatever they want. If they want to be Neanderthals, they want to make fun of the trans community, the gay community, let them. Don't worry, Dad. It's really just showing their lack of intelligence. And you're too smart for it, and we're too smart for it. Don't let them get under your skin anymore on our behalf. And you know what? My kids are smart. Suzanne and I raised them well. And I'm not going to do it anymore. So I don't give a fuck. Fatty Patty, go ahead. You want to trash my kids? Go ahead. Dookie, go ahead. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. It just shows what cowards, Lady K, just shows what cowards you are. And Rocco, you have kids. You have 2 children. You should be ashamed. But you're not, because you're not smart. And that's really what all this comes down to, is intelligence. Kevin Brennan is smart. What emblem is on your hat?
I don't care.
Look at that, Naga.
That's shiny. That's shiny. That's a shiny.
Oh, is Armstrong coming here? Look, even people on Dabbles Anonymous, even people on Shuli's Anonymous, even people on Hackverse Anonymous are saying I won the weekend. And I did. I did. And I gotta say, Brett and I were fucking so cool together. It was a wonderful.
Ray, what is it about John that loves this Kevin guy so much?
He's funny.
Brennan's a man. He's very funny.
You know, like John doesn't act like this to anyone else besides Kevin. He really loves him.
I respect him.
Oh, Kevin's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He's fucking a brilliant comedian. He's out of his mind. Sadly, he's retired. He should still do stand-up comedy. I told him I will write his jokes, and then we can go on the road.
Why don't you try writing your jokes, Ray?
Why do you want to?
My special's over 100,000 views. It's like fucking 4 weeks.
All right, give me your closer.
It's free on YouTube.
Ray, give me your closer.
You want me to do a joke? Just
Yeah.
Watch a joke. Apparently, Anthony Cumia broke down my C-word joke. So that C-word,
Just
yeah.
one joke.
We
Come
didn't
on.
ask about Anthony. We asked about your last joke.
Bob comes up, and by the way, I know Vince loves Bob. His face is so wrinkled. He looks like a prune. I mean, he looks like 70 years old.
Dude,
And
I have horrible skin, so I can't comment on anyone.
I gotta say
look
this.
like shit.
Gina looked really good.
Gino look good. There you go. Gino look good.
Would you agree or not?
I don't look good. I look like
Story.
shit.
I asked you a question. Of Gina looked really.
Yeah.
She looked a lot better than.
Hey, how you doing? What a night. This is amazing stuff.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Hey, Ray.
What's up?
What's
Ray?
up, man? How are you guys? Vince, a lawyer? John? Dude, I heard it's been eventful. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll see you punks tomorrow.
Great. I'll tell you, Ray, the funniest joke I said while I was in the audience, of course, is when Gino started talking about you. I
Of
said,
course,
who is
of
Ray
course.
DeVito?
Yeah.
That's always nice.
What? Him mention me? Yeah. How sad is that? That I'm
Ray,
the name.
Ray,
he's
tell
gonna-
us though, like from the outside, are you guys trying to follow what's going on via Twitter?
No, I did see it. Beloved Chatter's my friend, and he told me he had to get involved in the middle of that. And obviously, I'm Team Brennan, but like Levy, like
Aren't you
Levy-
worried that Brennan's not going to pay you?
No, I'm cool. I fucking love.
I'll tell you,
Kevin.
Ray. Listen to me. Kevin and I had a great time hanging out.
Kevin's awesome, dude. He's a fucking great guy.
And by the way, Kevin and I hung out tonight. We had a great time. And I love Kevin Brennan. Vince?
Yeah, I always said I don't know who Kevin is. Clearly, you're in love with the guy.
No,
he's a nice guy.
no, I respect Kevin's talents. Gigia. Gigia. And be like, hey, yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Doom.
Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye. Gigia.